So next up, podcast listeners, we have the dumbest bill in America. And do we have a lead up, Mr. Producer? Here it is.
Dum 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 dum.
And it's the dumbest bill in America, and it is free menstrual products in California schools. Yeah, you heard that. Free menstrual products in California schools. We're going to take on this taboo item. Yes, we are. And this is one of the 770 bills signed by Gavin Newsom in California, because after all, when you have people on the streets in California and you have drug addicts everywhere and crime is out of control and people are shooting up all over the streets because, you know, it's all about free drugs and so forth throughout California. And when you have people robbing stores and not putting them in jail after they rob the stores, they keep robbing them again and again and again. And then the stores, like these national pharmacies like Walgreens and CVS and so forth, start shutting down. You don't want to address those problems. No, you want to pass a law to give free menstrual products in California schools. Oh, yes. So Governor Newsom, according to KTLA5, says he signs a bill requiring free menstrual products in California's public schools and colleges. California public schools and colleges must stock their restrooms with free menstrual products under a bill signed Friday by Governor Gavin Newsom. The move comes as women's rights advocates push nationwide for affordable access to pads, tampons, and other items. California's latest efforts build on a 2017 law requiring low-income schools in disadvantaged areas to provide students with free menstrual products. It expands the law to include grades 6 to 12. So the law now is expanded to grades 6 to 12. Community colleges and the California State University and University of California systems starting in the 2022-23 school year. It encourages private schools and colleges to follow suit. Quote, our biology doesn't always send an advanced warning when we're about to start menstruating, which often means we need to stop whatever we're doing and deal with a period, Democrat Assemblywoman Christina Garcia said of her legislation. Quote, just as toilet paper and paper towels are provided in virtually every public bathrooms, so should menstrual products. Several other states were considering or have required free menstrual products in public schools, according to advocacy group Women's Voices for the Earth. Purdue University in Indiana decided last year to offer free feminine hygiene products in campus bathrooms. Quote, California joins a growing number of states who lead the way in demonstrating that menstrual equity is a matter of human menstrual equity. Okay, menstrual equity. The advocacy group, Period, yeah, it's called Period, said in a statement, no student should ever lose learning time due to periods. Period. Oh my God, California. Women's Voices for the Earth say that more than half the states still have menstrual products as a luxury item. No, they don't have menstrual products as a luxury item. They have menstrual products as a matter of responsibility. It is your responsibility. Why are we trying to say to people you aren't responsible? And I know what the response will be by all of you wokey people out there. It'll be, well, it's because they can't afford it. That's nonsense. That's nonsense. This is the same old Democrat talking point, right? People can't afford it. They can't afford it. It's not so. It is a personal responsibility. And when you give up those personal responsibilities, what happens is the state gets more and more involved in your what? Personal life. So in NPR, California will soon require free tampons in public schools. Sacramento, California. California public schools and colleges must stock their restrooms with free menstrual products under a bill signed Friday by Governor Gavin Newsom. The move comes as women's rights advocates push nationwide for affordable access to pads, tampons, and other items. And of course, the other items will never end. California's latest efforts builds on a 2017 law requiring low-income schools in disadvantaged areas to provide students with free menstrual products. It expands the law to include grades 6 to 12. So this article is very similar to the other one. But here's the thing, podcast listeners. The reason why this is the dumbest bill in America, there are a lot of reasons, but the principal reason this is because in K to 12 education, and in California, it's 6 to 12, where these will be provided, these free menstrual products and other products. It's all about saying to boys, not about the girls, in California. This is about the boys in California and saying to boys, you see, we're going to provide you boys, you biological boys, menstrual products. It's free for you. That's really what this is about. It's really not about helping young women in California. This is about further confusing people in K-12 public school systems and sexualizing children, which is exactly what the public school systems and the Democrats and the school boards and the superintendents across America have been trying to do for years and are, by the way, successfully doing, which is to say to boys, hey, guess what? You're in 6th grade. Don't worry, there are menstrual products in your bathroom, young Johnny, and you don't have to worry because we know that today you're actually not a boy. Today you're actually a girl. And that is what's happening in the public school system. That's exactly why California passed this bill. It's exactly why they did it. And so on CNN, they said California public schools will provide free menstrual products under a new law. And again, they're all trying to trailblaze that this is about women who can't afford them, right? Rather than having the real conversation, which is there are parents and there are children, and the children belong to the parents, and there's a conversation that should occur. And that conversation that should occur should be between the parents and the children about these very personal things. And it is the responsibility of the parents and the children to have those conversations. And I know what you're going to say. Well, there are some parents that don't have those conversations. I have no doubt that it's true, by the way. I have no doubt that's true. And I know many teachers who have helped students who have had forgotten or had their first period and therefore needed assistance. And those teachers are wonderful people and did so and then communicated it very quietly, not just with the student to help them, but also with the parents to help the parents and to talk to the parents about it. That's the way things have always worked in the past, and it's worked just fine. But not anymore. Now it's about, of course, getting the boys to go in. So in CNN, California public schools were required to provide free menstrual products to students under a new law signed by Governor Gavin Newsom. It goes into effect in the 2022 school year, and California recognizes that access to menstrual products is a basic human right and is vital for ensuring the health, dignity, and participation of all Californians in public life. And of course, CNN does their usual wokeness article on that, and this is all tied to transgenderism, ladies and gentlemen. It's not really about helping young women, okay? It's not really about encouraging personal responsibility. No, it's not about saying who's in control, which are the parents. It's about further sexualization of children in public schools, because why else would California pass it? Because that is exactly what California is all about. And that is the dumbest bill in America.